Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
It's definitely not my night tonight. Tomorrow morning I gotta go and get 10 cavities fixed. Nothing's hurting me or anything, but I guess I haven't been as good to my teeth as I thought. I'm definitely not flossing every day. I'm using the what is it? The Ultreo Sonic toothbrush after using the Sonic hair. But apparently I'm just not being that careful. And you might remember the review that we did well, at least I did. You didn't do a review of my toothbrush with Dr. Birch. He's back and he's got a top 5 list, and he sent this to me after I had twittered that I had about 10 or so cavities that I needed to get fixed. I'm not going to stream the visit. I do not think I could handle that. Moreover, I'm going to be Novocained, and I'm also taking a couple of prescribed slow-down pills. I don't know what they are. The doctor said, here, take this, you'll feel better. I'm like, good enough for me. Number 1, use a sharp toothbrush and use it well. Now, that's a good tip. The sharpness of the nylon bristles matter much more than gimmicks, and technique is important. Use the modified Bass technique and a soft brush. What matters again is the newness of the bristles, not the stiffness of them. Most brushes are dull after 3 months. Wash it in the dishwasher a couple of times a month to disinfect it, or after you have a cold. I think it's a big one. I try to at least rinse my toothbrush under hot water once a week, if not more than that. But certainly throwing it into the dishwasher is a good tip to keep in mind. Number 2, loop your floss. I suppose that's, assuming that you're flossing. Tie your floss in a 4 to 5 inch loop. Work your way around the loop. For most people, it's easier than wrapping around the fingers. This trick works great for kids and the elderly and for pretty much everyone else. Floss aids, like the Reach, are excellent too. I just wish I don't know, flossing, I know it's simple, but it's not as easy as going with a toothbrush. Number 3, use fluoridated toothpaste. The concentration of fluoride in toothpaste is nominal. It takes a certain concentration on the surfaces of teeth to kill bacteria and strengthen teeth. Yes, Crest is the only proven anti-cavity toothpaste because they had the study that proved it, but all other brands with the same concentration works just as well. In areas where the water is fluoridated, it doesn't matter as much, but if you're drinking bottled water, it does. The bottled water trend in many cities has cavity rates going up. I don't want to go into the whole debate on whether fluoridated water is a good or a bad thing. I would err on the side of it's a bad thing, but I'll underscore the idea of using good toothpaste. I'm using I know it's called Microsoft OneCare, and I always want to call this Crest toothpaste OneCare, and it's not OneCare, but it's like a total solution. It's got everything in it, and I happen to enjoy it a lot, and I guess I'm kind of picky with my toothpaste. Number 4, chew xylitol gum. Xylitol sugar slows bacterial acid production and stimulates salivary flow. Spit has good stuff in it for your teeth, washing them and killing bacteria. Chew Trident with xylitol or spray after fructose sodas, chocolates, or other sweets to decrease acid levels in your mouth. So I guess I got to keep some more gum around here as long as it's got xylitol. Number 5, brush or scrape your tongue. Perhaps the most neglected area of your mouth. After brushing and flossing, the slimy fung on your tongue. He says it's fung. I don't know if that's a dental term. I got fung on my tongue. Just plants itself back on your teeth. Tongue cleaners are everywhere. Yes, they gag, but do the best you can. It will freshen breath and keep your mouth healthy. I like using, for a mouthwash, I use Act, which I realize isn't, everything in a mouthwash, but it tastes good. Doesn't burn my mouth. And I've done that. I've got the Ultreo. Apparently, though, I think what's hurting me the most with my oral health is not chewing or brushing after, number 1, regularly, and number 2, especially after eating starchy foods or like drinking carbonated drinks. By carbonated, I mean like soda water. Just plain old club soda can damage teeth. Starchy foods, the acids sit on your teeth for an extended period of time, especially if you don't brush or do something afterwards like chew gum. So any of the starchy foods that I've had, like potatoes, that's getting me in just as much trouble. How do you feel about tongue scraping? I'm just not a big scraper so much. Maybe I'll have to. I usually rely on the whole mouthwash thing to get anything that's in my mouth kind of out of it. Or I just drink coffee, and that kills just about everything. Hope these nuggets help a bit, Chris. Sounds like you'll be visiting the dentist a bit. Dang it. Yeah, you got to see it twice a year, and it's been 2 years since I had last seen a dentist. 10 cavities. As I've said before, I take top 5 tips of any kind, whether it's related to health or technology. Maybe you know of a really cool, super techie mouth health product that I should be looking at that may keep me from having that many cavities next time I go to the dentist in 6 months. Email me. My email address is chris@pirillo.com. And if I'm not, still logy after the whole procedures, that'll take about an hour or so the dentist has to, wee, wee. It wouldn't be so bad if they could just change that sound. Maybe if they, instead of the drill, they play John Tesh. No, that'd probably hurt more. Any old way, if you want to join us for the chat, if I'm feeling up to it, even if I'm not feeling up to it, there are going to be people over here. There are about 300 or so people chatting right now. Of course, it doesn't look that way because we've got it moderated while I record the videos. But if you want to talk technology or just about anything, you want to join our community, you're kind of already a part of it by watching this. Let me know how many cavities you've had in recent months. Maybe I won't feel so bad. Oh, I wish I could trade places with you tomorrow. That's not going to be fun. Anyway, the chat room will be open no matter what, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.